Brothers of the sword. I'd rather fight beside you than any army of thousands. Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions! Do you know what's there? Waiting, beyond that beach. Immortality! Take it! It's yours!
What's up, soldiers? Commander Mars back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about 5 things new players should be doing to increase their survivability and get accustomed to the game quicker. Let's get it! Now if you play Insurgency Sandstorm and you're sub to me, then you're in luck, because I'm going to keep pumping out these basic tip videos to help you up your game and increase your performance. My subs are going to be killing it on the battlefield. Let's go! Now the first tip I got for you guys is to stick to close quarter battles. Use one-time scopes or iron sights and focus on close range battles. It's very easy to get tunnel vision and forget about threats around you. As you get more comfortable, you can try and engage in more long-range gunfights. Think of your mid to long-range fights as supplement to your CQB battles. Next thing you want to do is to run an SMG. You can use the Baby AK, MP7, P90. These guns are all really strong with high rates of fire and will help you learn the game's mechanics because you're focusing on CQB and learning the maps. And remember guys, to use your tilt around corners using L3 while ADSing to tilt left or R3 while ADSing to tilt right. Tip number 2 is to use your teammates. Stick with your teammates, but don't get tunnel vision. When you enter a room or an area and you got friendlies near you, shift your attention to where they aren't looking and watch for potential flanks. This tip right here is golden and is to always keep track of friendly icons. Those blue icons you see, these are going to give you data on where enemies may be or where the battle is. If a friendly icon disappears, then you know that there's maybe an enemy nearby lingering. And also, this one's kind of fucked up, but use your teammates as bait. Let your teammates push. Be polite. Let your teammates push first. Go through that doorway first. That way you can get an idea of what you may be walking into, and you can decide if you want to hit a flank. You can throw a nade. You have options. Alright, tip number 3 is to make sure you're sound whoring. You need to take into consideration that characters make noises in certain situations. For example, when enemies are under fire, being suppressed, they scream and yell and curse. Same thing for explosions or any crazy moment that happens, your character is going to verbally respond. So pay close attention to any screaming or cursing or yelling that may be going on around you, because that may be an enemy. Another thing you need to do is listen for enemy gunfire. Insurgents and security both use different gun sets. So if you're a security force and you hear an AK going off near you, then you know what you need to do. Hit that flank and kill his ass. And last thing for sound whoring is to listen for enemy footsteps. Alright, tip number 4 is movement. And in movement, I want to tell you guys to stop sprinting so much. Sprinting is just a tool used to get you from cover to cover. It's not something to be used all the time. So if you find yourself sprinting too much, you need to check yourself. Now, if you hear enemy gunfire or a shootout close by, use this opportunity to ambush and catch the enemy by surprise. Also, use air support as an opportunity to move aggressive. With the chaos of air support going on around you, it's going to be hard for the enemy to sound whore, so use this to your advantage. And last tip for movement is to crouch jump. You crouch jump by hitting X and circle, and this is going to allow you to climb over obstacles without using the full animation. And the last tip I have for you new players is to play the objective, and it's so important you play the objective because it's going to link back to the first tip, which is going to be to focus on close quarter battles. So learn your routes to the objective, learn the objective themselves, all the entrances, exits, windows, angles, and it's going to take your game to the next level. And that's it for this video, guys. It's been my pleasure to give you guys these 5 tips specifically for you new players. So stick to CQB, use your teammates, sound whore, pay attention to your movement, master your movement, and play the objective. Alright, comrades, that's it for this one. I hope it helps. Good luck out there, and I'll see you on the battlefield and in the next video. Commander Mars out.